Okay, welcome back guys to another stream with me, Demon Jin. I'm gonna be doing something I don't normally do, and that's a single player game. It's called Layers of Fear. I've never played this game before, haven't got a clue how it's gonna go. A little bit nervous because I played Outlast before, and it's one of the most jump scariest games that I've ever come across. So we're gonna try this one and see how we get on. Now, don't laugh at me if you hear me squeal or screech, because I don't like jump
I
scares.
know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it. But
Charming.
even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Achilles Prosthetics Co. One below knee prosthetics. Prosthesis even. How the hell did they fuck up the length? Okay. This is quite an atmospheric looking game. It's locked. Oh god, okay. I'm not ready to go into the basement. I'm so not ready to go into the basement right now. I'm like, screw that. Okay. What the fuck? My dear friend, let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your goddamn mind? I know you're going through some hard times right now, I really do. That's why I agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place. For old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be so mething you can draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this. Hey Darkest, and thank you for the 9 cheers. I was actually thinking of do a video on this at some point as I own it. Twitch is acting weird. Okay. How? Hi everyone who's watching, hope you're doing okay. Something for kids bedtime story. There is no way in hell I'm using this, and I already regret agreeing to a payment in advance. Please get your shit together. Your pal Liam Brickstone, Whispered Tale Publishing House. Okay. Ooh, this What's this? I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you. Tonight is all about you and me. Let's make it special. You promised. Ooh, there's a key. Okay. Okay. Oh! Lovely. Darkus, this is the sort of shit that you draw. Okay, there's broken wood in here. Broken glass on the floor. Is there like a panel around here or something? Okay. Actually, yeah, but I mean, he ate her out is definite caption here. Yeah, definitely. Been working all night. Don't wake me up. Oh, Jesus. Not frighten the shit out of me. I'm concentrating on this and you're going piggy. Thank you for another cheer, buddy. Galactic's grand opening in flames. The such as fire then. The new face of music, a night at the opera becomes a night to remember. Oops. Sorry, couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. Love you. By the way, the DLC of this game is way better. I want to see how this game goes first before I start looking at DLCs. Toy soldier. The soundtrack in the game is amazing. It is, yeah. Some of these paintings are beautiful, but others are kind of creepy. Okay, why did that door close on its own? I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for God's sake. Come talk to me when you're done before you go to sleep. Okay.
Hello?
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 Who's that?
It's Ashes.
Okay, didn't I come through this door? Why is it now locked? Oh
dunno.
God. Okay. Lost it. You deserve. Finish it. Um. Okay, how do I finish it exactly? I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do on this bit. Okay, now it's unlocked. The ghost of the old man Jenkins. More damn spooks closing doors. Okay, the door closed itself again. No, don't you dare. Oh wait, I haven't been in this room before. Just... Oh, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. I said something about just out of reach. Okay. Dear sir and madam, we must kindly, albeit strongly, urge you to keep your voices down during the night. Your marital problems, while regrettable, are a private matter and should remain that way. They are certainly of no concern to us, and especially our children. Please consider that not everyone is a freelance artist. Some of us have to get up early to work for a living. We need our sleep. We must also warn you If things continue the way that they are now, we'll be forced to call the police. Sincerely, your very tired neighbours. Okay. Okay, that requires a code. Save the date of the request. The pleasure of coming to celebrate their wedding on Saturday, the 9th of June at St. Luke's Chapel at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm going to do some random shit, but I'll keep you straight about don't die, demon. I'll try not to, babe. And thank you for the 15 cheers. Really appreciate that. Okay, let's try. Shit. Oh, okay, I'm not sure what the code for that's gonna be. Save the date. Saturday the 9th of June at 2, so 962 perhaps? 9, no. 9, 6, 2. Okay, maybe not. Okay. And now it's locked. Okay, any ideas? People who are watching, any ideas what the code could be?
999.
Okay, try 999 then. 9. Nope, it's not 999.
Sad times.
Ah, it wouldn't be, would it? No, it's not 666 either. Well, you never know in these sort of games, do you?
Who these?
1, 2,
666.
3. I've tried 666, it wasn't 666.
I'll go 69.
123.
Say again.
123.
I've tried 1, 2, 3. And I can't exit the room without this, so... The only thing that had a date on it was this invitation, which was like the 9th of June at 2 o'clock. So I tried 962. And because it says save the date. So I thought maybe it would be the date of this wedding anniversary. Well, sorry, their wedding. But it's not that. And it appears that
Is this the first lock that you found?
it's the first combination. I found a key which has now suddenly disappeared out of my inventory. So I must have used it on something, but there's nothing in
I'm
this
not
room.
gonna tell you the combination, but have you found 3 paintings that are right next to each other?
Ah, 854. Thank you.
Mix around the numbers a bit, but yes.
Yeah, 854.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
You have such a sullen voice. Will I marry you?
You're welcome.
The past holds back. Look closer.
It's a really nice ring.
It is beautiful. The Salon Sapphire, very rare.
Thanks, guys. I
Like
like
a
my
lot
ring
of
too.
a lot of the stuff in this game is really nice looking.
You've been snooping around my workshop again. For the last time, you are not allowed in that room, even if the door happens to be open. I forbid it. This is your last warning. Next time, you'll have to look for a new job.
Nice.
Okay.
He's so secure about his works. I mean, hasn't he been on the internet at all? There's a lot of people that draw porn. He shouldn't be so insecure about it.
Oh shit! Fuck my life.
You're gonna have to put your life inside some lingerie if you want that. Sorry, pal. Doesn't look too alluring right now.
Oh. What? Okay, I think I'm on an acid.
That's most of this game. I'll tell you now, that's most of this game.
My love, even though you have not been born yet, I can feel already your presence. It's simply amazing. I just can't believe how lucky I am. A year ago, all I had was talent and ambition. Now, against all odds, I have a career, a loving husband, and you. I have never been so deeply religious a person. I guess what other people look for in a sermon, I found in perfecting my art. But now, I can't help but feel like there's a lighter power watching over me. Oh, sorry, higher power. They once told me that I would never succeed as a musician. Now I'm playing sold-out concerts at some of the most prestigious venues in the country. They also said I had a difficult character and that I would never find another soulmate. Guess again, finally a doctor once told me that I would never be able to have children of my own, and yet here you are, within me. I'm quite possibly the happiest woman in the world. I love you so much. Okay, that's not creepy at all. Thank you for the other 5 cheers.
The joy of childbirth.
Okay, I've been in here already. I knew there was a secret passage of some sort around here.
Well, I'm gonna leave, but while playing this game, you really should put that in mind, because this is basically a Scooby-Doo mansion.
Oh, you go fuck-a-doodle. Paint deep lies.
Oh, see ya.
See ya.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that.
That looks
Hold
like
that
Rose
pose.
from Titanic.
I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
I'm not that round. Okay. Oh Jesus, the rat just ran into the flames. Whoa, Joe. Ah, shit, hell. Fucking hell. Oh my fucking god. I was not expecting that. Oh, I did not just squeal like a girl.
Totally did.
Oh, fuck me. Oh shit. I don't want to play this game anymore. I think I just weed myself. I literally just weed myself.
Oh, demon.
Oh, I need a moment.
Just take a seat in those really dirty looking torture chairs. Just calm yourself down a bit, my dear boy.
I can't believe I squealed like that.
Hey, it matches your title.
Yeah. Watch me squeal like a girl. I was just watching the rat run into the flames. The flame goes. I thought, oh, okay, what's going on? Then there's this fucking thing of blocks behind me. Are these books or Bibles? They're books. Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
So apparently Meghan Markle had a wardrobe malfunction, but people are thinking that she engineered it, like set it up to happen.
Okay, what was her malfunction?
They went to a wedding of one of the prince's friends, but she left the top buttons of her shirt like undone. So while getting into the car and waving to paparazzi, it just tore open.
Okay.
And then she acted like it was a complete accident, but he screamed at her to cover up, and then she got all pissy about it.
Oh god. Hey, in regards to your previous letter, I'm sure it's nothing to be concerned about. Women tend to get weird after having a baby, hormone imbalances and the like. This is awfully sexist. When we had our first, I
That's most
remember
of this game.
Valerie got the blues real bad. I would ask her what she wanted for lunch and she just burst into tears. Just be there for her and I'm sure it'll be fine. And I promised not to rush you and by all means enjoy your well-deserved time off. But just let you know I'm getting phone calls up the yin-yang, commissions left and right. You're a hot ticket, my friend. Maybe we should strike the iron while it's hot. But of course, the family comes first. Your friend and agent, Thomas Caldwell. Yeah, I can hear crying.
Hello. It's about time
I
for
really
us to
feel
talk,
bad for the
don't
queen
you
having to
think?
deal with her.
I mean, I've seen you in my house so many times, and yet I could never find the courage to face you directly. Not until now.
Okay, I'm waiting for it. I'm prepared. I'm not gonna jump. Hey Jeff, stop now man. Thanks for popping by and sharing the love. I'll be until I go to bed, which won't be long. So take it easy and have an awesome stream. Oh yeah, before I forget, don't go too loud to wake the neighbors. That wouldn't be fun now. Jeff, I sincerely hope you didn't hear that. It's very dark. Underground kitchen. Okay. Crunch. Oi! Shit.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas.
This is made of
I
skin.
had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as
This-
sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
Okay. Not creepy at all. Can't see a thing. Why isn't there a light switch in here? I'm assuming I gotta go back out this way. What? Okay, late, even now, lost. You deserve it. Finish it. Okay. Thank you for the 10 cheers. Okay, this place keeps changing. I'm gonna have a cigarette before I continue because my nerves are starting to feel a little shot. I hope you guys are all enjoying this because currently my hand's actually shaking.
That's what I feel every single time I play Dead Space. I hope you guys are enjoying this.
Not even Outlast made me jump that much, and there were some horrific jump scares in that, and I never squealed like that.
Did you play Outlast 2?
No, I've only got the first one. I haven't completed it because someone on my Facebook decided it was a good idea to post a video, and I thought, oh, what's this? And it revealed the ending. I thought, okay, I don't want to play it now. I know what's going to
About
happen.
Whistleblower.
That's the one.
Oh, they revealed Whistleblower?
But they revealed that he was actually... I'm not going to say it because people watching may actually have it, so I'm not going to reveal any spoilers.
You could type it to me.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Because if they revealed Whistleblower, then they're a piece of shit, because that's awesome. Like, Whistleblower is amazing.
Gotta find you in the list. There we are. Okay, sending it via Steam.
think people can see your Steam chat.
No, they can't.
No, he's got it recording the game, not his display.
Or something like that.
You're talking about the ending of the original game. That's not Whistleblower.
Right, okay.
You should play Whistleblower though, because it's amazing.
Well, that's the one I've been playing, and I kept frigging getting killed. I managed to get the water turned on to kill off the flames, and then I had to find, I think it was the priest, and I got so far and just kept getting lost or dying. So I thought, okay, I'll come back to it another time. And then I saw that video, and I thought, okay, they've kind of given away the ending, so I don't want to play it now.
Whistleblower is the DLC.
Right. I will
It's
continue with that
the-
another time with you guys. There's a little bit of moral support.
Yeah, because Whistleblower is amazing. Like, in my opinion, way better than the original game. Like, it's scarier, it's cooler, it's smarter in a way.
I just want to say hello to my newest viewer. I've never played this game before. So far, I've squealed like a girl. I've jumped so many freaking times. I was hoping that this would be one of the streams where I don't swear, and that's all I've done.
I actually considered... Sorry.
I'm currently having a quick cigarette break in between this, so I can just calm down a little bit, because so you could prepare yourself for jump scares, and it makes it 10 times worse. Like, okay, yeah, I'm just going to be cool about this and wait for my next outburst. Okay, Darkus, what were you going to say?
I was gonna say, I actually thought about doing a walkthrough on this once I finished Dead Space, like a short little thing. But I kind of know what actually happens in this game, so...
Hey, Pixie. What do you mean you don't feel so bad now? What's going on? How you doing, baby? Every stream I say I'm not going to swear so much, and I end up swearing so freaking bad.
The swear jar is gonna be so freaking huge.
I'm poor, so I can't have a swear jar. It'd be filled with cigarette butts. Every time I swear, I have a cigarette.
I used to know a guy back in Austin, Texas, who used to have a swear jar, but in it was the caps off of soda cans. And he kept saying something like, "Oh, once it's full, I'm gonna take it to."
Oh, what the
I don't
actual
know what the
frig
name
was
it
that? I saw something in that hallway. All these are locked. Oh, this one isn't. Oh, there's a key. Dear sir, while I can certainly understand that you're upset, and I have nothing but sympathy for your wife and yourself, I must categorically state that you do not wish to receive any further correspondence. I do not wish to receive. Any skin graft procedure is extremely complicated and inherently associated with the risk of failure. Having stated that, I assure you that me and my colleagues at St. Anne have made every effort to ensure a positive outcome for your wife. Personally speaking, I believe that we have done the best job possible considering the extent of tissue damage. You are, of course, entitled to your opinion, and I can certainly understand your disappointment. What I do not understand is how you seem to think writing hateful letters to me or my fellow doctors will ameliorate the situation. As I've already stated, I can certainly understand you've been under a lot of stress as of late. Thank you for the 10 jobs. I think we did a pretty good job so far. Unless I will not press charges. If you refrain from any future correspondence, let me make it absolutely clear that I will not tolerate any further threats aimed at my staff, my family, or myself. If you wish to seek psychological help, I can have my assistant provide contact information of several specialists who would be more than competent to help you get through these hard times. With regards and best wishes for you and your wife, William H. Green, MD.
Why did you stop? That tune was perfect. Honey, please, just a little longer. At least until I finish playing this one part. Oh, don't make me beg.
Yeah, because that wasn't creepy at all. Oh, that's locked. That isn't. Okay. Oh shit! I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, fuck off, I'm not falling for that again. Warning signs. The following list is a compilation of the most common symptoms of schizophrenia. While typically diagnosed between the ages of 15 and 25, the disorder is known to affect older patients as well. Note that these symptoms are not exclusive to schizophrenia and should by no means be treated as conclusive evidence of this particular affliction. In order to obtain a proper diagnosis, you should contact a qualified specialist, i.e. psychologist, psychiatrist. Blank expressions. Stare off into space, yes. Involuntary facial movements, yes. Insomnia, haven't noticed. Unusual gestures or postures, always had that. Unable to experience joy from activities, definitely. Depersonalization, what does that even mean? Awkward, clumsy movement, might be from the accident. Prone to anger, resentment, more passive aggressive. Lack of motivation, yes. Suicidal tendencies, question mark. Guess what? Me and Jesse88 got in lobby with Omi, aka Umreka, last night. We survived with him. Had a hilarious three-way heal moment where our heads were going in and out of each other. Like, the night you remember me. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Okay, I just walked through a mirror. Okay. Oh, that's not disturbing at all.
Honey, remember how you said it would be nice to have a cat so the baby could have someone to play with? Well, I just bought us a dog. Oh.
Pixie, this is fucking terrifying. Okay, all these are locked. Handsome man. Okay. Strange. Oi! Shh. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. I'm fine. Oi! Shh. Someone talk to me, please. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. That's locked. That's locked. That's locked. Ah. Oi! Okay, I got a key. Okay, I can hear you knocking. It's not at all terrifying. Okay.
this house is absolutely amazing. Oh, but those stairs. With that leg of mine, I think you'll have to carry me to the bedroom once we move in.
Okay, so there's paint streaked across the floor, which leads this way. Okay, it's all lit up. This is fine. Okay, it's gone dark again. Okay, it's all lit up. I can handle this. Okay.
Tumbling all around, tumbling all around, tumbling all around. So funny. Tumbling here and there, tumbling everywhere, and I must declare I stepped right on her toes, and when she bumped my nose,
Prosthesis sketches or snatches. Why the damn leg? Insatiable bastards can't afford a new one. What? Okay, when did this happen? Okay. Okay, I think it's time to...
tumbling all around, tumbling all around, tumbling all around. So funny. Tumbling here and there, tumbling everywhere, and I must declare I stepped right on her toes, and when she
Thank you for the
bumped
24
my
bits, buddy.
nose, I fell
Hi
on
everyone,
my
I'm currently shitting myself to this game, and I can't get out. Okay, and it's all back to normal in here. Okay, this is just...
I needed a jar and a plastic tubing. I siphoned gas before. I knew how it was done. I stuck the tube in a vein and sucked on it until blood filled my mouth.
What?
Then put the tube in the jar and it just kept coming. A taste of copper haunted me the entire night. Why didn't I think of a syringe?
Okay, will you let me out now? Yes. Thank you. Oh god, I'm going to have to do the painting thing again, am I? Yep. Okay. Oh shit! Fucking hell. I'm the woman, aren't I? Because I've noticed that I'm walking with a limp. Oh shit! Fuck. Okay, I'm fine. I'm okay. Creator's block. There's gonna be something behind me, isn't there? Okay. Okay. Calendar from June. The 9th new moon is. Then don't forget. Okay. Oh, fuck you, game. Okay, it's all dark again. Okay. Oh, this house has got a little terrace on it. That's nice. A load of books. Okay. More paintings. Okay, that's not creepy at all.
Ugly? Ugly? You ordered a true portrait, so that's what I painted, you fucking pleb. Maybe I need to kick some artistic sense into your stupid face!
Okay, he's not aggressive at all, is he? Okay, that's more seriously not sleeping tonight.
Keep saying. Well,
Oi! Fuck. Okay. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. Nice telephone, fuck off. Dear sir, if I'm to be honest, I can't say your letter was unexpected. Numerous colleagues have informed me that you have previously sought their advice in this matter, and while it's perfectly understandable for your for a patient to demand a second opinion, I would think 16 concurring opinions would be enough. Still, out of respect for you and your wife, I have examined the case thoroughly and have to concur with my colleagues. Involuntary muscle spasms are not uncommon with patients who have suffered burns as severe as your wife did. What you refer to as a freakish grin or an unnerving yelp, though many would find such expressions hurtful, would indeed be manifestations of nerve damage. The other symptoms you mentioned do not seem to be psychological, but rather purely psychological in nature. Traumatic events can lead to severe stress, and that is nothing to be ashamed of. As to your demand that we fix your wife, you have to understand that what she went through cannot be undone with one simple procedure. It is a long, arduous process that will require all your strength and support. Please feel free to contact me or my colleagues should you wish to discuss. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go answer the phone. I didn't want to, but you know. I can't answer the phone, it won't let me. Yeah, I can't answer the phone.
keep saying.
Okay. Yes, I know that you're ringing, but I can't answer you. There's nothing I can do about it. Go away. And you're just gonna bounce onto this table instead.
You can't answer the phone. I just wanted to screw with you.
You can't, or you can.
You cannot.
Okay. I'm literally just walking around in circles on this section then, because I don't know. Okay, I've read that already.
Keep saying.
I'm just walking around in circles. I don't understand what I need to do on this section.
Keep saying. Well,
There is a phone that's answerable, but you haven't come to it yet.
Okay, so it's not this one, because this is just taking me around in friggin' circles.
No.
keep saying. Yes, speak.
What was that?
Yes, speak.
Okay, stop calling me. I'm not available.
I will also tell you that there's a lot of the parts of the game where it seems like it wants you to do one thing, but you should do the exact opposite.
Hey! Fuck! Shit! Bastard! Oh, you bastard! I'm okay.
Like there. It seemed like it wanted you to go forward, but you went backwards. And then got jump scared the fuck out.
No, I haven't got a a clue where I am. Oh, there we go. That's not a way out at all. Okay. No, it's not. Okay. Thoughts. There's no light switch or anything in here. Oh, yes, there is. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. That wasn't scary at all. Okay. In any case, as your lawyer, I advise you to refrain from any imprudent actions. In other words, don't do anything stupid. We still have a chance of winning this. Believe it or not, I've just got clients that are deeper shit than this. Just don't make it any worse. Lay low for a while and let me appeal the court order. The social worker definitely has in for you. We can use that to our advantage, portray you as a victim of the system. As a splendid morning, a momentary lapse of reason, an overzealous bureaucrat even. Trust me, this is our best option considering what you've been through lately. I'd say we have a good 50-50 chance of a good outcome, but not if you keep trying to convince everyone that you've been gone completely insane. No more outbursts, no more rambling, better yet, no public appearances whatsoever. You can still get your, I assume that's daughter. Thank you for the extra bits. Silent floaters, they clog the drains, fur in the water, no baths for me. I'm now stuck. The word is, in fact, daughter, yep. And I'm gonna beat Leanie. You're getting close. You are getting very close, buddy. Okay, I'm really confused as to what I need to do now. Oh, okay, this wasn't here a moment ago. Or was it, and I just kind of lost? Okay. Oh, this is where we came in. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, things are floating, that's fine. That's beautiful. Oh, Jesus.
I needed to remove the flesh from the bone. At first, I was lost as to how, but then I sawed it off with a handsaw, boiled it, then put the bone in a mortar. I had to get one, obviously. This was not something I'd done before. Finally, I mixed the dust with some white paint. It made for a lovely undercoat.
Okay. I'm done with the creepy basement. Oh. selfish.
Don't you wish you had a lantern?
Oh, okay. Oh, what? Okay. It's just a creepy fucking bear. Hello, creepy fucking bear.
Hey, what
Happy
is
fifth
that?
birthday.
Wait, what day is it? It's Sunday? You mean Oh, well, why didn't you come and get me? God damn it! You know how I get when I'm caught up in my work.
Out of the way, creepy bear. That door is chained up. Marriage guide, kids in marriage. Okay, that's not at all creepy. Today. Oh. Okay. Okay, let me out. Let me out. What? Lice, mice, bold bloody spots. Here. Not mine. Where are the scissors? Okay. Thank you for the bits. Okay. Okay. It's locked. The blueberry bush by the Emerald Creek. Okay. Talking behind our backs. crayons floating everywhere. Okay. Oi! Shit. Okay. Thank you very much. Oh, you fucker, what the hell is this? Are you gonna let me out now? No. Okay. Thank you very much. That was lovely. Let me out. Thank you. Creepy fucking doll again. Oh shit. Creepy painting. Okay, okay. Okay, that's not at all creepy. Oh! Shit. Okay. Thank you, babies, and things like that. Alright, Jeff, take it. Oh, you fucking hell. Take it easy, Jeff. I'm on the verge of a mental and physical breakdown. I don't like this. Okay, where's the door? Where's the fucking door gone? Okay, people, give me... What? Okay. Oh, yeah. What the actual frick was that? That was a child. Okay, I kind of... What the hell? I feel like I'm just like going around in circles. Okay. Okay, that was actually funny. That was actually funny. Okay. Okay, that's never gonna get old. Okay, I'm just gonna go towards this. Oh, what is this? Okay, hello Annabelle. Hello Annabelle. Okay. Okay, okay. I can't see a thing. Okay, Annabelle's drawing again. Okay, yeah, that's a lovely drawing, Annabelle. Okay, I don't like the sound of that. Yeah, I really don't like the sound of that. Oh, this is nice and calm. is nice and calm. I like this. Can I just like stay in this room? It's lovely in this room. It's nice, calm, serene. Cute. Okay. Thank you for the extra bits. Can you guess why this is happening? Okay, his wife was obviously involved in some sort of fire and had to have, and he had to have a leg amputation potentially. And his wife went crazy, doolally bonkers, and he then lost his mind, losing his kid. I don't know what's. Fluffy fakers mocking me, lying still between toys, no toys allowed. Okay, that's like a very creepy picture. Okay. No, that's still locked. So's that. Oh. Okay, there's nothing in there. I'm obviously missing something in this room. Oh, there was music playing. Okay. No, I didn't think that she was. Okay, creepy toys. Creepy toys. Hush little baby, the night is dark. Okay, that's not creepy. Stars fade above you, the room goes dark. Oh, fuck me. Mama used to come to tuck you in. Oh, fuck, I don't like this.
Tuck me in,
And she's
baby.
nowhere to be seen. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Thank you for that.
You wanted to stay here.
Oh, it's locked.
You got to stay here.
I changed my mind.
But yeah, this was one of my favorite parts of this entire game.
And the picture's changed as well. Okay. go right now? No. What am I missing? Oh, what's this?
This was a special brush. Like a horsehair brush, but different. At that point, I hesitated. Will this really work? Fuck it. I was already halfway through, and besides, it's not like I can just put it all back and forget the whole thing.
Okay, please let me in. Oh, you my fucking god. Okay, okay.
What kind of hair do you think that is?
That's meant to be fucking human hair.
Penis hair.
Penis hair. Okay, next part of the painting.
You're right.
Okay, that's not at all creepy. Okay, I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah, I really do love this game because a lot of things actually are in this game, and some of them aren't. I guess would be the best way to put it.
Okay, I feel like I'm just going around in circles right now. Oh, okay. Okay, that's locked. Okay.
Big bitch. That's a fucking trapper, that is. Fuck you.
Okay,
peasant.
okay. It's dark, it's dark, it's dark. That's locked. That's locked. That's locked too. This is fine. Remember each mistake. Time, not yet, time, not yet, time, not yet, time. Get it right this time. I feel like I'm missing something here. Okay. Thank you for the 5 bits, Darkest. Okay, I'm a little bit confused now as to what I'm meant to do. Delirious, easy to forget, drunk, restless memories. Okay, creepy figure in the hallway. Oh my fucking heart is actually fucking pounding in my chest right now.
This game is a lot more funny when someone else is playing it.
Ah, there's a rat. Okay. Oh, there's a key. Okay. Okay, Ratty. What are you doing? I promise I'm not gonna hurt you. Just wanna... Okay, I'm fine. I'm okay. And... Right, I want you to protect me, okay? Protect me from the things that go bump. Okay, that's locked. Okay, I went through there, but I can't get back, okay? That's fine. I'm not quite sure what I'm to do here.
Oh.
Okay, I'm really confused as to what to do now. There's no way back here. Oh, okay, how the fruit I get past that? Okay. That's locked. Okay, now I'm really confused. I don't know what I'm meant to do at this point. I can't even figure out how to get past this again. Come on, you've gone through it before. Thank you. supposed to do something? Okay, that's locked, so there's nothing there. Nothing there. What? Okay. Okay guys, now I'm really confused. I don't know what the fuck I'm meant to do. If I'm just walking around in circles. Thank you for the bits, Darkest.
Give me sad. I'm not getting all these bitties. Jokes, jokes.
Okay,
I was trying to tell you with that, but I would tell you what to do, but I don't know which chapter you're on.
well, I've just switched on a lamp that I'd never switched on before. Not sure if that's going to make any difference to what I meant to do. No, that's still locked. Okay.
The most I can tell you that's kind of good advice for the entire game is either do what you haven't done before or do the opposite of what you think you should do.
So close the game.
Yeah, just Alt F4. That's the cheat code for this game.
Okay, so I've put on a lamp there. And I just seem to be going around and around and around.
I don't know if it's the part you're at, but there is a part in the game where you're supposed to turn off all the lights. I don't know if this is that part though.
I can't switch off that one because there doesn't appear to be a light switch anywhere. And I can't turn off, I can't blow out the candles. I can't turn these lights off.
Like I said, I don't know if this is the part you're at
No,
though.
I don't think this is going to be the one.
It's really hard to tell you what to do from a viewer standpoint because there is chapters, but I don't know which chapter you're in because most of the chapters look almost exactly alike. also
Okay.
just looked down. I find it funny that on your profile it says you love playing Left 4 Dead 2, and I had to convince you so hard just to re-download that.
I never said I love playing Left 4 Dead 2.
That's your profile. I love playing various types of games like Dead by Daylight, Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah, I pretty much just meant, Dead by Daylight. Okay, I'm officially stuck as to what I'm meant to do next. I'm really confused at this point. Like there was a key in here which opened this door, and then all the other doors are locked.
What was the last object that you got?
It was a key.
I mean, like, where it picked it up, it float there, and then he talked about it.
No.
Like, what was the last item?
Last item. That was the hay.
The brush.
Yeah.
You're in episode 4.
Okay.
Or no, actually no. Okay, episode 4 was getting the brush. Then you should be in. Wait, there was a bunch of junk on the floor, right? Teddy bear, bottle, doll head.
Yeah.
You're in episode 5.
Okay, I
Among
picked up the
garbage.
key in the garbage.
Yeah, there. The key will open the first door on the right.
Yeah, which I opened.
Reach the end of the corridor, move the door latch, and open it. Keep going through the narrow corridor. You will reach a room in which suddenly the door will close.
Ah, shit. Okay, thank you. I didn't see the door latch.
By the way, you should never trust rats in this game.
Right. 1, 2, 3,
Like you
4,
were
5,
saying,
6, 7,
like,
8,
protect
9.
me.
Cat, dog, rat. Right, so I was saying what?
You were saying earlier, like, protect me, rat, but I was gonna say you should never trust a single damn rat in this entire game. By the way, those are codes on that piece of paper.
Oh, excuse me. These are codes.
Yes. 3 different codes of 3 numbers.
Right, so 1,
You're-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
For example, look at cat. There's a line leading from the C, and that leads to a number. The A, there's a line leading from the A to a number.
Right,
The T,
okay,
there's a line leading.
Right, so C, that goes there around, and that goes to number 3. A goes to number 4. T goes to number 1. So 3, 4, 1.
There's 3 different codes. You need one of them.
Okay, so we've got 3, 4, 1. And then 2, 5. Nine. So 3, 4, 1, 2, 5, 9.
Remember what I said about rats?
Yeah. Six. 8.
You can stop right there.
6, 8, 7. 6, 8. Now I'm really confused.
It's one of those codes. You need it for a lock. Do not use the rat code.
Right, okay. So it was... I gotta do this again now. Hang on. 3, 4... Okay, 3, 4, 1. Or... 2...
The other one is 259.
259.
Or 259.
Yeah, 259. Okay. 3, 4, 3, 4, 1 or 259. Okay. Three, 4, 1. No, okay. 2, 5, 9. Thank you.
Welcome. There's another bit soon that I'm going to give you help on as well.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I will also say that I doubt you're doing a 100% completion thing, but in order to get 100% completion, then in a bit later on, you would have to reset the entire chapter. You have several options on where to go right now. You should probably stop going anywhere right now.
Okay.
Look at the table to your left. Go back to where you just came from,
Oh, here. Okay.
where there was the little table with the light on it. Not that one.
That one there?
It was a lot brighter light.
Hang on.
No.
Wait for it to
Turn
catch
around.
up. That one?
It was in the hallway. Anyway, there was a table nearby, but let's just ignore that. At this bit, you need to go down the corridor with no light and follow the rat. I know I said never trust the rat, but at this point you need to follow the rat.
Okay.
You heard it before?
Hang on. Okay, there's a hallway. Doors are closing on me. Okay, hallway with no light. Hey, sorry I haven't written in a while. I've been swamped with work. I gotta tell you, your last letter was troubling, to say the least. I just can't believe she would set fire to your old paintings. Why would she do that? The Lady in Black especially. That was your tribute to her, wasn't it? I don't know what to tell you, except to get her some professional help pronto. You could probably talk to someone as well. With all that's happened, I'm sure it would do you some good. I probably don't need to tell you that the buyer was sorely disappointed with the news. The new pieces just aren't selling as well as the classics. Anyway, I'll keep looking. You just hang in there and focus on your work. I know you still have it in you. I believe in you. Your friend and agent, Thomas Caldwell. I don't.
Fucking mutt won't shut up! Hey! I can do that too! See? But can you paint? No? Well, that's alright. Neither can I, apparently.
You're where you need to be, so I'll quit giving you advice right now. By the way, that dude is like totally Nicolas Cage. You're drunk.
Okay. Okay. Hello, rat. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, creepy ass painting.
You need to find a painting of a rat.
Painting of a rat. Okay. Holy shit. Don't look back. Okay.
When I'm reading it from my own experience, you should not be hearing crying right now. Also, somehow you just skipped a lot of stuff.
Okay, there's a rat.
Because you were supposed to do a bunch of stuff with like a fireplace before you came here.
Okay, I don't know how I managed this to find. Okay.
And as I said, you're not supposed to be hearing crying right now. You should be able to turn on that lamp. It gave you the option to. Or not.
Okay, I'm at an elevator.
An elevator?
Yeah. Okay, we're going up.
You were still supposed to do a bunch of stuff with a fireplace.
Never mind. Can't go back now.
Yep.
Okay.
Says after the elevator stops, look up.
Okay. Okay, things opened. Hey.
Okay. That's what's supposed to happen. And it mentions turning bars.
Yeah.
Turn all of them to the left.
Okay, I've turned them all to the... Okay, there's a... Okay.
You know when you're done. You need to find a chest.
Okay, found it.
And then open it.
Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one. Horde ran down. Hickory dickory dock.
And then you are to leave the room after it. and find a mirror.
Hello.
It's,
Hey, guy.
it said it's on a windowsill. You also just died.
How did I die?
The ghost killed you.
Okay.
You are in the office.
Yeah.
You need to pull a book on the shelf.
Okay. The monster painting.
It's a very wide book.
Talk to me! Why won't you talk to me?
And
Okay.
it says that the painting will change.
363.
And it says to enter the number. And it says to look up.
Oh my god. Okay.
Now to go back to where the phone was. Also, you're basically in fucking Wonderland right now.
Yeah.
That's why I'm helping, because this is a confusing part of the game.
You promise!
It says to answer the phone.
Yeah, done that.
Okay, your thing is delayed. Now find the door that fell.
Find the door that fell. Hey, what? I think it just fell or something.
And on the door that fell, there should be a number.
I fell off. I'm back in the office.
It doesn't mention falling off.
Oh, I did.
Because once you pick up the phone, 853 will appear on the door that fell to the ground. And it says select that number. Another phone will activate. Leave the room and go left. Then you must pick up the phone that is falling to the ground. Okay, you're back in the office.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that you died from that.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
You promised.
So now, 853 in the door that fell. Select that number and the phone will activate.
853, yeah.
So 853.
Yeah.
Different phone.
This solves nothing. It never has. It never will.
Okay.
It then says go back to the previous location. And turn your back towards the room. You will see a child falling to the floor. Unless it already fell. That might be the thing that fell a little bit ago. Are you still able to use that phone?
I think I'm gonna have to repeat my steps again because even though I didn't move off the edge, I ended up falling off the edge.
Okay. Because it says go back to previous location and turn your back to the room. See the child falling. You will see the number 354.
Hang on.
Then it says to use it on the phone.
Hang on. Going through a door. Okay, back in the friggin' office. Pull the lever. Let's go through the door. Eight, 5, 3 is on that.
My father wants me, so I'll be right back.
No problem.
After you pick.
Right.
This solves nothing. It never has. It never will.
Okay, lamp fell on the floor. Ah, 354, yeah.
I'm back. What's the last thing that happened?
I've entered the 354.
Okay, it said after that, walk the platforms hanging on chains.
Yeah, did that. Phone just fell from the other platform.
It says walk across the platforms, turn around and try to return. You will fall as well.
Right, that's fine. Got that far.
Okay. And then it shows you, I think, being... the next picture it shows is you in front of a desk.
Yeah, answering the
You
phone.
deserve this.
Yeah, pick
All
up
of
the phone
it.
on the desk and
All
see what
of
remains of it. You will pull a finger from it. And it says leave the room and click on the painting.
I needed something to add the, how should I put it, final touches. A finger. I needed a finger. Chopped it off, easier than sawing a leg, washed it, dried it in an oven, fell asleep, almost burned it. Will I manage to pull this off?
Okay. I've got the finger, now leaving the room.
And this is why episode 5 is titled Touch.
We're
And
running
it
out
says-
of apples.
And then it says after that, you will end episode 5 and begin episode 6.
Okay.
It says leave the room and go to the right. Reach the pillar and turn around.
I'm assuming I went the right way. I'm in a room full of apples.
Apples?
Yeah.
It mentioned a pillar.
Okay. weird ass painting. Oh, it's of a rat.
I don't know if you're going to the right place.
I don't know either, but
Okay,
look at
so
the
you
weird ass painting.
wait a second. You missed the pillar apparently. You were supposed to turn around, find a lever on the pillar, pull it twice. And then that would unlock a corridor, which you would open by the code 906.
Alright, so skipping that, they've got some weird ass things going on the floor, rat paintings.
Yeah. Go through the pantry and through the room with the apples.
Yeah.
Walk into another room until you reach a large room with a painting. After
Rats running out of the paintings.
Yeah, one of them will die on the carpet. Pick it up.
You mind explaining this to me? I know what it is. Care to tell me how it got in my workshop? Stop lying! We both know it couldn't have gotten there on its own.
Okay. I'm guessing go through this door here. Into a corridor. Ghosty chasing me with rats.
It says walk it until you see a ghost, then turn around.
Okay, did that. I'm back in the room where the rats were.
Now use the other door and then turn right.
Okay, turn right.
And then it says, once you've done that, reach the painted room.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to guide you because your stream's on delay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm at a painting.
The room with paint all over it.
Yeah, it's like a corridor.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a door on the floor. Okay, that does.
And it says look at the painting, then look at your feet.
Yeah, I opened the door and I fell through.
Walk through 2 other doors, and in the third you will find a staple. Move it and open another door.
1 door. 2 doors. Okay, I'm in weird ass room.
Yeah, a lot of these few episodes towards the end are weird as hell.
I'm cranking a lever.
It says use the reel, turn it until the picture emerges from the abyss. And once the painting emerges, you can jump down or walk through the nearby door. You will reach the exact same room. And you are also soon to approach one of my also favorite parts of this entire freaking game.
Okay, painting has emerged. I'm walking through the door. Okay.
Go through the corridor and enter the room with a bed on the right side.
Yeah.
Pick up the bandage lying on the table.
Okay.
That her? Can she hear us? This is all fixable, right? No. You don't understand her face, her hands. She will be devastated.
Tell me when you reach the Ouija board.
I'm guessing that's when I come out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ouija board.
Okay. Now this is really fun because this is an Easter egg. There's like 40 something different stuff you can type in on this.
Right, okay.
Type in demon. Or like drag it to demon.
Okay. Okay, I've typed in demon.
Then click yes. I'm just gonna tell you a bunch of the stuff you can type into this because this is one of my favorite parts and it's freaking awesome.
Okay, go for it.
First do the demon.
Yeah, did that.
Now back out of it.
I pressed yes and it's now clear again to start typing something else.
When you do that, something will pop up in the room. That's what all of these do.
No, nothing popped up in the room.
Oh, it should have. Deer.
As in
As
the,
in a
the
deer.
animal?
The
Okay.
animal. And after that, fire. You can also use this to just finish the game.
Okay. What's after fire?
You can do ghost, and that makes the ghost take control of the board. You can do wife. That's another one.
Okay. I've done wife.
There is Lovecraft.
And press yes again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm kind of seeing where you're at the moment. Like, for me, you're just typing Lovecraft.
Yeah, I've just finished typing Lovecraft. I pressed yes.
Then back out of the table. Because all of this is supposed to do different things. Like deer is supposed to make like a deer head fall off the wall.
Okay. Oh, hang on.
Maybe a light needs to be on. Lovecraft is supposed to summon Cthulhu.
There doesn't appear to be a light switch or a lamp in here.
You can do 666.
Hang on, what's this? Dear sir, my wife would be thrilled to play at your wedding. Please give us a call tonight and we'll work out the details. Our number is 363853. Hope to hear from you soon.
You can probably figure out that's what you're supposed to enter, but there's a bunch of other stuff you can enter. You are missing 3 last numbers, though.
Okay.
Child is another one. The alternative to that is daughter. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that does the exact same thing.
Okay, nothing appears to be happening.
That might be an issue on your end, because stuff is supposed to be happening. Like, that's supposed to make drawings appear on the wall and crayons drop everywhere. Try deaf.
Okay, still nothing.
Okay, well, deaf was supposed to kill you.
Okay.
Wait, so you got the piece of paper after turning on 2 lamps, right?
After turning on 2 lamps.
Yeah, that's what you were supposed to do. The Lovecraft thing is also works with God. Light.
I typed in light and nothing happened.
That's supposed to turn on lights.
Yeah, I tried that. Nothing happened.
Game.
Nothing.
End. Don't know why this isn't working for you, because this is one of the coolest parts of the entire freaking game.
No, again, nothing. And this cabinet is locked.
Okay, if that's not working,
The door's locked as well.
363.
Ah, hang on, found a door.
You found a door?
Yeah, that I can walk through.
It doesn't mention anything like that.
Okay. Oh, shit. Can hear a child crying every so often. Okay.
You're not supposed to be finding stuff like this.
Well, I
You
have.
were supposed to be trapped in. You were supposed to be trapped in that room until you entered in the correct numbers on the Ouija board.
Weird. Okay. I'm in this place somehow.
Into the room with the board. It says, wait a second.
Okay, I'm in a bathroom.
Wait, what?
What is taking so long?
A bathroom?
Open this
Yeah,
fucking
with a bloody
door!
knife.
I need to go! Open up!
Okay, that's really
Hell
freaking weird.
is-
Unless you entered in the right
Oh,
numbers
God,
on the Ouija
no.
board, you weren't supposed to be able
No,
to go
no,
here.
no, 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 what have you done? No!
Pick up the knife.
Yep, did that.
Dip your head in the water 3 times.
Dip my head in the water 3 times. Which water? In the bathtub.
Yes. Then click on the jar with an eye.
I can't. Ah, there we are. Right. One. How long am I supposed to keep my head under the water? Click on the jar with the eye. Okay, let's try this again.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Okay, one.
I don't know where you are.
I'm in the bathroom dunking my head.
Okay, on the screen it shows you. Have you not? Okay, so this is a much longer part than I anticipated.
Two.
I should also tell you I never completed the main game. It said after that to click on the jar with the eye, and then into the room with the painting.
Okay. I can see the jar.
Finally, someone had to bear witness. I couldn't just look at my own work. Art and the artist needed an audience, a critical eye on things. I knew what I had to do. I gouged it, scooped it up like ice cream, felt like a butcher, a monster, but at
He has
least
really
there was
bad
to come
jokes.
something beautiful from all this filth.
An eye to see things.
Right, I need to do an AFK just for a few moments, so if you want to tell my viewers a story, feel free to. BRB.
Mic off.
I don't know what to tell you all. Cher sold her Beverly Crest home for $2.5 million. Here's some Netflix news. Netflix is apparently going to be losing Naruto, Bleach, and Inuyasha in September. And apparently this is because Netflix is trying to pay attention to the future of anime rather than try and capitalize on the past, which is really stupid. But they will all be going to only Hulu and Crunchyroll. Netflix says they may offer several of the Naruto films, but the actual anime series is going to be going away from the service. Also, even though Facebook says that they are totally for free speech and all sorts of stuff like that, they've just permanently banned InfoWars for hate speech. And said that the four InfoWars pages were taken down for repeated violations of community standards, accumulating too many strikes, and for hate speech, despite the fact that there's still Facebook pages up that advocate violence, that coordinate terrorism, along with the Antifa page. And they unspecified hate speech. They didn't even say what the offending posts were, just that these were the things that was wrong with it and it was taken down. YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram all followed in this exact example. And previous to this, Ted Deutsch, a CNN Democratic congressman, had been lobbying along with multiple of his friends to get Facebook to ban InfoWars. Apple has also announced that it had removed the 5 main InfoWars podcasts from its directory.
Mic on.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, I just started playing music. What?
I said I'm back.
Oh yeah. No. I heard the music start up again, but that's because your stream is delayed. Welcome back.
Thank you.
I didn't really have a lot to tell your audience besides news, I guess. Netflix like banned InfoWars and stuff like that, and a bunch of unfair stuff. Censorship of the press, I guess.
I've only got 2 viewers anyway, and probably one of them is me.
And one is me.
Yeah. I did get up to 11 viewers, and then they left.
It says to enter the room with the painting.
Okay.
Also, the pictures look like everything's underwater.
Okay. The painting
The
disappeared.
painting would. Yeah. And now it says you must find 2 missing pawns, like chess piece pawns.
Okay.
I know where they are as well.
Let me just have a little look, see around. Okay, I'm gonna cheat. Where are they?
One is lying on the desk under the destroyed painting, and the other is on the opposite side of the room. Your game also looks different, because in this, everything looks like it's underwater.
And it's very dark, so I can't see any destroyed painting.
Yeah.
Got one.
And it says the other is on the opposite side. It looks like it's inside this little white chair thing with 2 pillows.
Got it.
And then it says the chessboard will rise up and the pawns will start flying.
Yeah.
Walk to the room in which the passage was unlocked. Sitting next to the bed, you will find another pawn.
Passage was unlocked. Ah, is that a door? Nope.
And it said after that, look at the gramophone tube in the next room, and look at the ceiling.
Ah, hang on. Here we go. There's one. think I've just been taken over? Seems to be moving around in a circle. Is this supposed to be happening?
The guide doesn't mention you being in something that looks like the kids' room again. It said, look at the gramophone tube, then look at the ceiling and find the pawn. It will drop, pick it up, the room layout will change. Walk toward the painting. Walk under the chessboard and observe the game.
Hang on. Chess pieces just... well, the pieces on the board just changed. There is no gramophone
That said it was in a different room.
in a different room.
Look at the gramophone in the next room, and look at the ceiling.
Looking at the ceiling.
It said that a piece should fall. A pawn piece should fall from the ceiling.
Okay.
It will drop, pick it up, the room layout will change. For some reason, your game is a lot darker than these pictures.
They probably not changed the settings like that I did. Thank you for the extra 15. Oh, shit.
You don't need to thank me.
Of course I do.
I guess, but mainly I'm just trying to beat Lenny.
Okay, I looked at the ceiling, things floated up.
There should be a pawn there now. It's probably on the ceiling. Find the pawn.
Everything just dropped down. Found it.
It will drop, pick it up, the room layout will change.
Yeah, there we go.
Did the room layout change?
Yeah, I feel like I'm drunk again. I've got this sort of pulsating picture in front of me.
Yeah, walk towards the painting, it says.
Okay.
It says, walk under the chessboard and observe the game.
Okay, the chessboard I'm observing.
And it says, after you've observed the game, walk under the stairs.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm underneath the stairs.
On the desk, you will find another pawn. Pick it up.
Yeah, got it.
Walk upstairs. On the top, you will find another pawn.
Got it.
And it says, go back to the chessboard.
Okay.
Yeah, this is some weird Wonderland shit.
Yeah.
Now it says enter the kitchen. You will take the pawn from the weight scale thing. It will quickly return back from where you picked it up.
Yeah.
You must replace it with something. Next to the cauldron in the drawer on the bottom of the left is a counterweight.
Okay, done.
Now remove the pawn from the weight. It will be automatically replaced with a counterweight.
Yeah, done.
Walk towards the chessboard and then walk towards the stairs. The stairs will collapse. Then it says walk towards the large painting. That will change as well. Then walk towards the chessboard. It will completely change the layout.
Okay, painting. And back to the chessboard. Okay, I'm assuming this is it.
Did the stairs fall?
No, the stairs is still there.
Okay, then I guess after you're doing
hang on.
what you're doing right here.
Painting. Here we go, painting. Okay, layout has changed.
Wait a second, I just lagged out, so I've got to reset your stream. It says leave the room. You will reach the room with the canvas. And then you must click on it.
Trying to find my way out. Can't find a way out.
You have not. Okay, you just need to get to the room with the canvas, the room that you keep going back to each and every single time.
That one there, okay.
Then you must click on the canvas. Same one you've been working on.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to get out of this area. It's not letting me actually leave.
Okay, I know where you are. I think. It said walk towards the large painting, that will change. Then walk towards the chessboard. It will change the layout. I'm reading a text guide, by the way. Then leave the room. It says. So I imagine there must be a door that you can walk out of.
Okay.
Click on the canvas.
Yep.
Yes, that's it.
Congrats, the game is over.
It's
Oh, it's
beautiful.
okay.
So you will have gotten one of
Perfect.
3 endings.
Just like I always imagined.
This is ending number
Wow.
3, Portrait of Wife.
What is this?
Um,
I don't understand.
basically, this is the
No.
lazy ending.
Stop it. Please.
There's 3 of them. There's self-portrait.
So
You must collect all of the whispered words that are related only to you, while avoiding the items related to your wife. So that means every single item that talks, you must get only the ones related to you.
Right.
Nothing that talks about your wife. Avoid all the mirrors, chairs, and most of all, her ghost that appears in episode 4 and 5. You cannot die, and you should always follow the rats. I was trying to get you to get to the good ending. The self-portrait is the, I guess, kind of bad ending. Well, Portrait of a Wife is the worst ending. The best ending is Portrait of Wife and Child. You must focus on all the items that are related to your wife and child, collect all the whispered words related to them, and avoid the rats altogether. It doesn't matter if you die, you should face every single ghost and not avoid contact with your wife. So basically, if you see the ghost of the woman, always interact with them. It's also kind of obvious by this point that you are the painter.
Yeah.
That's why I said earlier that it said something like, if you want to get 100% completion, aka the best ending, then you needed to restart the entire chapter.
Yeah.
I didn't think that you were really gonna go like 100% the game, get the best ending. Hello, Tronus.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
He just completed
Layers of Fear, sorry.
Okay, because I'm right now streaming and I'm fucking bored.
Okay, he also got the worst ending.
Awesome. Wanna play something? Counter-Strike, Call of Duty, Dead by Daylight, My Mother.
I don't have Call of Duty, I don't have Counter-Strike.
Do you
Neither
have
do
My
I.
Mother? Do you have My Mother though?
No.
Then we have nothing in common. What about Age of Empires though?
That I have, but
Yeah, what about Dweller? Dweller, do you have Age of Empires HD edition?
No, I do not.
Okay, I go cut myself and hate myself. Goodbye.
Okay.
thank you for everyone for watching the stream. I just completed Layers of Fear, got the bad ending, but I will attempt to do it all again to get a different outcome another time. So once again, thank you very much, and thank you to Darkest for helping me get through it.
Yep.
And thank you for everyone who watched and heard me squeal like a little piggy. I will be doing another stream very shortly of another game, so see you soon.